Hey, what's up? Praise God, praise God. Man, you know what? I got to get it in, man, now because it's going to be a long weekend. But listen here, check it out. Listen, man, because this has been on my head. I told you I shared with you guys. Guys be the glory. So listen, man. You know the new millennium is men against women. Unfortunate as it is, man, do you turn on everything on social media? My channel blinks. Like I told you, I'll be cooking or chopping onions or something, they blink. And everything for the majority, predominantly, is men against women expressing themselves. Women saying what's wrong with men saying what's wrong with women. You know, men against women. And the thing is that you have some very intelligent women. You have some very educated women. Same thing with the men. Intelligent men, educated men. But there's a pain, man. See, there's a pain. See, you got to understand something. See, every man, what he says, he's right. Every woman, what she says, she's right. But the thing is that you are right about your experience. See, it has nothing to do with the rest of us. I didn't do anything to you. You understand? And the same thing with the women, the men, whatever. Whatever man or whatever baby daddy you had or whatever who did that to you, that's personal, man. You can't push that on all men and you this and you that and he's supposed to be sit up here and take this beating. And same thing with you guys, man. Listen, man, that's a pain. Look, I got a lot of stuff going on with my past with the different baby mama or ex-wife or whatever. Man, but to this day, man, we cool, man. Straight up, man. If they still living, most of the ones I kicked, but they gone, they deceased. So, but the ones that living, we still cool. Did we have differences? Yes, but there's no kind of romantic ties. That's over with, man. That chapter in my life, that book is gone, closed. See, so things didn't work out. That's why we ain't together. But I don't strike out at all women. See, let me tell you something, man. When I get around, listen, guys, listen. Man, listen, you cannot get around women, an individual woman or a group of women, and try to defend yourself against what they're saying, because it has nothing to do with you. You understand? See, listen, once they open their mouth and start saying men, not man, when they start saying men, go the other way. See, when they have those attitudes, those gestures, go the other way. Same thing with you women. See, I'm going to tell you something, man. You better believe something. Don't miss your opportunity and your unicorn by listening to that and thinking that because of all or the majority that you hear that this is all woman's point of view, because that's not true. Man, this is a man down to earth, old-fashioned, conservative type women. They ain't trying to hear. They're not making a lot of noise either about anything. See, they just being who they are. They holding their position and they feel comfortable with who they are. They're not angry, they're not upset, they don't have any pain. They just figure that this is my part to play. See, whatever happened to them or whoever in life, that's what between them and them, man. A lot of times when you express yourself like that, you telling people personal stuff, man, that overwhelm you. And usually when it overwhelms you is because you did some stuff or you was part of things you shouldn't have been a part of in the first place. But they got to do with anybody else. You did dumb stuff and stupid stuff. I'm going to tell you something else. A thing that'll shut a woman down in situations like that, women who think like that, who have that theory like that, is that you just being who you're supposed to be with stability. Do you know a reckless woman, a woman with an attitude, loud and angry, when she sees your stability, when she see how you take care of yourself, when she see that you clean, that you groom, that you maintain, that manscape, when she sees that, man, it shuts her down. But I'm going to tell you something. She will hate you and despise you. And because it affects her mind. Because you're not supposed to exist. See what I'm saying? Your existence make everything, it negates everything that she says out of her mouth. It nullifies everything that she says. See, vice versa, or same thing with the women. See, a lot of you guys get a lot of energy. I can see sometimes you express yourself. But some people just express it all day 24/7. Somebody did something to you, man. Somebody really, really did something to you. Same thing with you women. Some of the sharpest guys give some of the most sharpest game or whatever, they know all this and that and other. It's because of a pain, man. And they trying to tell you what to avoid and not to do this and not to do that. Man, listen, when you go out there, all you got to do is be yourself. You don't have to not to do this and not to do that. See, be yourself according to the person that's standing right in front of you. See, don't do no chapter 3 or chapter 4. What Sally did to Bob and what Jason did to Wilma. You ain't got nothing to do with that. This is the person right there in front of you. Be yourself, man. And if that person is reckless and acting through chapters and through what people tell her to do, you're going to know it. See, and you don't have to say nothing. It just don't feel with you. You know how many people I done met, man, that's programmed by books and by what other people say, and I done just stepped? Your attitude? No, because they be beautiful people, man. I mean, the outer layers is beautiful, man. It's just because of what's going on. Do you know you can meet some people, man? Do you understand that women, let me tell you, that you can meet a man and you can have 3, 4 kids, man, and grandkids and all that, man. All you have to do is be just down to earth and talk at that moment. Talk as you go along. Let that process build. But don't come in the gate and you telling him this and that and other, that like those are his responsibilities. He's going to walk in his life and walk into your life. He got to take your 3 kids, your 7 grandkids. He don't even know you. He just met you. What kind of person do you think that is? What kind of respect would you have for a man that did that? He's straight up tricking, man. He wants you just that bad that he's not looking at you no sense. See, if you come in out the gate, you ain't never talking about your 3 kids. You ain't never talking about your 5 grandkids. You talking about you and that person. You see what I'm saying? And if you talking about you and that person, that's somebody he's going to gravitate toward because he know y'all too. Both of you can build on some stuff. He ain't got nothing to do with your past or your mistakes or whatever didn't work out with you. He talking about now, and you talking about now with him. You see what I'm saying? And when you talk about now, that's going to make him pay attention to you. You somebody special, man. You see what I'm saying? We not talking about your response. We talking about me and you. And what makes you special is now that you sitting back. You ain't pushing it on me. You pushing yourself on me. You see what I'm saying? But if I accept you and accept the beauty of you, I'm going to accept everything that comes with you. You see what I'm saying? Not in the gate like you telling me in order to get you, in order to be with me, you got to take this. You got to pay for this. And my kids need tuition. The grandbaby needs shoes. And I need a Christmas tree for this and that. Man, listen, if one of you guys signed up for something like that, let me tell you something. Listen, that woman is never going to have any respect for you because you paying for something. You buying for something. But like I told you, some of you women in the gate, y'all had to, man, y'all be some of the most beautiful women, man, until you start opening your mouth and you start having that attitude. You look at all men as being a certain kind of guy, man, and then you figure out later on, because you see that man later on down the line, a couple of years, you see what I'm saying, then you realize like, damn, man, that was a good guy, because you didn't know. You say to yourself, I did it to the wrong person. You understand? So listen, once again, man, you guys and you women, when you talk loud, man, ain't nothing wrong with what you're saying. Let me just make this clear. Ain't nothing wrong with what you're saying, but it's it's who you saying it about. See, understand something. Whatever happened between you and Ray and Bobo and Jimmy and all these Sallys and Mary Ann's and Ginger, all these people has nothing to do with the person that's standing in front of you. So your attitude, okay, it's valid. But see, those issues have something to do with the person who you're talking about, not the people. Everybody's not the same. And once again, you brothers and you women, you remember this. A person that's got their stability going, right? That's got their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Got their focus and precision together. I'm going to tell you something, man. And remember what I'm telling you. A person that's whack and crazy and like that there, a woman hates you. I'm telling you, man, just because it proves, it like I say, it negates everything they say out their mouth if they see your presence. Because they assume all men are like that. All men are handicapped. All men need you for bus fare. All men need you for food. All men need you for gas. All men need you for shoes and haircuts and everything they need, they got to run to you. See, because they want a son. Women who think like that and talk like that, they want to keep you handicapped like that so nobody else in the world will want you. See, they want you like that. But a man for stability, they like the way you look, but they hate because they figure that they can't have you. See, they need one of the ones that's broke down and beat down. And if you stand on your feet, it proves that this man does exist. And they hate that, man, because it, like I say, it nullifies everything they say and think in their own life. They don't want to think. So they want to live in the fantasy world in this bubble around all these women, and all of us are sticking together, and we all say this and we all say this in the room. We all say this on the phone and gossip. We all talk this and say this, and everybody got their own Ray Rays and Boom Booms and Charlies and Dicks and Harrys and Bobs. Everybody, each one of them in the room, they got the one they can talk about, and all of them can relate to the same person. But if you walk in the room and you don't relate to any one of the guys that they talking about, they will all hate you, man, because you didn't shut down everything that they saying, and you ain't saying a word. They can just look at you and tell you don't fit in that category. They can sit and look at your attitude and see that you don't fit in that category, and they hate that, man. You supposed to be coming in there drunk. Oh, man, can I get a few dollars, baby? You know I love you, you know. But I took the garbage out, and I walked the dog, and she'd be standing with her friends, bedding them, see, she'd be telling her friends, see, around her, nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna give you, take this $5, go in her purse and give it to you. See, that makes her feel good, see, because she has dominance. See, it makes her feel good about her side, her handicaps, because she know you ain't going too far. See what I'm saying? See what I'm talking about, girl? As soon as you go out the door, she talking about you. But if you got that stability, I can't use you. I can't deal with you. You see what I'm saying? Because you make me feel incomplete. You see what I'm saying? You make me feel like somebody I ain't. I don't even want to see you. I hate when somebody like you come through the door. You see what I'm saying? Because you make me think about who I really am. You see? You make me feel out the less essential I am. See? That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Listen, you guys, man. And you, like I said, it ain't just guys, it's women too. Because I say you got some beautiful women, man, you can find them. All you got to do is listen to them. See, but if you go, I'm going to tell you something. Some of you guys are real smart and some of you guys are real intelligent, man. But I'm going to tell you something. Some of y'all will strike out because of how all these other women attack you. And then you had an angle build up and every woman come to you, be ready to fight. I'm talking about verbally. You be ready to go at it, man. Because you so used to how all I'm doing. And you, man, strike out at the wrong one, man. And she ain't gonna fight with you. She just gonna listen to you and say, damn, Jack, I know you she say to herself, she gonna tell you, she gonna say to herself, man, this guy here, man, he's a real intelligent guy, man. He handsome, man, he got his stuff together. But this here that he's giving me here. See? And she ain't gonna stop you either. She gonna let you keep on being who you are. She gonna let you keep on hanging yourself. I ain't gonna say hanging yourself, introducing the wrong side of you. See, and that ain't even you. That it ain't it's not you. And she know it ain't you. But you let something overpower you to make you express a certain thing to her. Because she know she's sitting there queen, boy, she queening for real. And she know it. And she digging you too. She really digging you, but she's saying you can't fit in whatever. But she gonna hear you out, man, now. And you gonna think about that later because you gonna figure out who she is just because how she responded, how she did what she didn't say, what she did say, the little bit that she said, and how her posture, her gestures, and everything. You gonna think about all this later on. But anyway, man, listen. You know I don't come with the Bible. You know I don't come with the Bible, but you know it's always about God, baby. You know it, and you know it by now. You know it.
You feel the same way, 'cause it just feels so right. I don't wanna waste no time. If I had to choose, I know I'm gonna always choose to be with you. 'Cause girl, don't you know? Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful? I wanna give all my love to you, girl. Not just tonight, but the rest of your life. I wanna be always here by your side. Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful? I wanna give all my love to you, girl. Not just tonight, but the rest of your life. I wanna be always here by your side. When you're not here, you don't know how much I miss you.